Well, hi there. Biggie Frosty Kane the Elf here. You're now tuned in to the Mindless Morning Show. Now here come your host on reindeers, Jolly Saint Nick and Joyful Josh. Merry Mindless Morning.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Mindless Morning Show. Today is about Christmas. And whether you love it or hate it, it is what it is, and it comes every year. And yeah. So,
Jingle balls.
Yeah. We are going to start with a shout out. Josh, take it away.
All right. So
that was ugly.
I'm sorry. I was kind of going for like the bah humbug kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you ready to rock? All right.
Our upcoming midnight episode, we kind of want to give like an extra disclaimer here. It is going to be absolutely explicit to like a pretty high degree. Don't listen to it around your kids. If you're a kid and you like sneakily listen, don't
listen to it around your parents. Right, they'll be like, "What the hell are you listening to?" Yeah. So yeah. We went to some dark places.
Yeah, we did, but we had an excellent guest. His name we'll just tell it to you now. His name is Chewy. Chewy passed. He is the host of the podcast, the Screaming Chewy Show, and he's awesome, dude. And his podcast is mainly about fuckery. And we embraced that to a very high degree.
Yes.
That night. And
what you gotta do, man.
Yeah. So I mean, we hope you all enjoy it. And for my family listening and Nick's family, please don't listen.
Just don't.
Yeah. Unless you're like the cool black sheep of the family, then go ahead, have fun.
Yeah, but I'm the black sheep of the family.
Oh, okay. Like, all right. Well, I mean,
I'm the only one.
Well, I got some cool family that would be down to watch it.
Oh, there you go.
So,
well, I mean, I probably do too. But
yeah. So, I mean, we just wanted to give that little extra warning there.
Yep. Yeah. So, starting us off with our noteworthies, and once again, I'll say also, Chewy, thank you for being on the show. It was a lot of fun. We'll definitely have him on again, and then we'll have to do more disclaimers.
And so, we will both be on there very soon because you were once on there already.
Yeah.
That was the time I had internet problems and totally regretted it. So
I know. I like how far we've come because, like, if you listen to our first episode, and I'm sure this is with a lot of shows, the first episode is like kind of rocky as far as sound quality and stuff. And I feel like we sound pretty good now. And
not gonna lie, I have considered deleting like the first 4 episodes just because of how bad I was. I didn't even talk. I was just like, yeah, that's it.
I'm really scared.
Yeah.
So this is my noteworthy. It is so stupid. It's I was almost like, I'm not even going to bring this up, but I guess I am. I didn't really have a lot went on from last week to this week, but at a job I went to, I had to go in there and do something really small, and I opened the door. Nobody was home, and I opened the door, and I just got this smell. Boom! Fucking hit me like, whoo! Wow.
Wolf
Fig Newtons. I don't, Fig Newtons, like the little cookies.
I don't really recall them having much of a scent, though.
Yeah, I know, which is why this is even more weird. I'm like, why? Where is this? It's like, exactly what it is. There's no like, oh no, that's autumn peach. No, this is Fig fucking Newton. Like, that's what
I don't know, man. Like, you're gonna have to elaborate here a little more because to me, like, I don't know. I've never like made Fig Newtons from scratch or have had like some good solid homemade. Like, I just buy that store brand Fig Newton.
Yeah,
and I don't. It doesn't have a smell like at all to me.
But when you so if you imagine the taste, that's how it smelled. I mean, it was so strong. And I'm like, okay, so they had said, go ahead and go in when you get there. But I always knock on the door, wait a little bit, and I open it and I say, hey, plumber's here. Plumber's here. Hello, anybody home? And I'm
Need your drains clogged?
No, and so plumber's here. Got my tool pouch. I don't know why that would be a turn on. Got my tool pouch here.
You never know.
So I walked in, and the kitchen is like boom right there, and I had to go take a left and go down to the hallway bathroom and fix the faucet. They were having problems with their water pressure. So I walked in, and I'm like looking around, and I'm like, where are the fig fucking Newtons? Like, I mean, they've got to be like, I imagine they'd be like crushed and everywhere because of how that house smelled. But the house was clean, and there was no fig Newtons anywhere. And I'm like, I wasn't going through their shit because I'm not like that. But I was walking toward the bathroom, like looking around, like, where are they? Like,
you should like
be here.
You should have looked for like the outlets or something to see if it was. Like
I did.
No air
Nothing.
fresheners.
No, nothing. It was a mystery, and they just moved in. And
was it the gingerbread man's house? Was it on Drury Lane?
Yeah. No. So it's a mystery, and I was almost like. Because whenever I was finishing up, the homeowner like arrived, and I was so close to being like, "Why does it smell like fig Newtons in here?"
I would have, dude. I would be like, "Yo, it smells amazing. How do you make it smell like this?"
And she'd be like, "I just pass gas all day." Like, oh,
come over and fart at my house. I'll feed you beans.
Oh no, that'll change the smell. I eat figs. Okay.
Like that would make better sense, I guess. But
I guess so. But yeah, that
to survive on figs.
But the moral of the story is you never know what you're going to expect when you walk into something.
I definitely learned that working at hotels.
Oh yeah, from our jobs episode.
Oh my God. Scarring. And I haven't even told you guys half of the things that I see.
Well, we're going to have another jobs episode once we run out of ideas for all the other things we're doing.
Yeah, eventually we'll start recycling as we go along. But I did kind of want to get into that actually about our format as far as like what we're leaning into. So I mean, we have a lot of fun with the midnight shows, and we've gotten nothing but amazing feedback for our midnight shows of having a guest and having that extra person to talk to. So I mean, we would definitely love to hear from you guys. Is it that more the direction you want to go with? Because I mean, this podcast is for you guys. I mean, we'll host like 2 times more guests if that's the direction you guys want us to go in and whatnot. We can definitely find people. I think we definitely still want to do our morning shows with like at least a few good episodes. Maybe get it up to like. I don't know. I think we're going to be at, I think it's like 25 episodes total.
Damn.
Come Friday when the Chewy midnight drops. So I don't know, man. I like doing it all. I mean, it's fun regardless. I have a lot of fun. So, but yeah, we want a lot more feedback from you guys as far as what direction you guys like us to do it in and giggity. And
yeah. Do an episode topless.
Yeah.
No, you can't. Not until Patreon. Not until OnlyFans and stuff kicks in.
Oh,
okay. You can't give freebies, bro.
All right. So I mean, anything you guys have to give as far as feedback goes, let us know, because it's going to help us out a lot for the future. Building a better format for you guys to entertain.
We get an email. Kill yourself. Like, oh man, come on.
Well, this is it, guys. It's been real.
It's been real. Yeah. Pull out the knives. Get it done. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Back to noteworthy. Sorry, sidetracked. I mean, the Fig Newton house thing is pretty dope. I gotta say,
it made me want a Fig Newton, and that hasn't happened in a long time.
Yeah, my one little noteworthy is I was outside. It was really cold, even on a Florida day. I don't know. Florida forgot to pay the heating bill. Something happened. So I see this little baby gecko, and at first I thought I had stepped on it by accident. And so I was checking it out, and I like started touching it, and it moved eventually, but just a little bit, and wasn't doing a whole lot. So I was like, maybe it's cold. So I put like this little cloth on it, which to the gecko by size comparison was like a double quilt. So like I packed it on it, and he just stayed there for a while. Then eventually crawled out and went and did his thing. I was like, I think he was like really cold and dying. I might have saved him. I might not have.
Saved him. You probably saved him.
But I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I saved him because.
And then your daughter stepped on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mention that part.
I gotta say, I save a lot of wildlife in my line of work, a lot more than you would expect, because I do so much new construction and shit that the houses are framed up and animals find their way in there and get trapped, and so then I like kind of catch them and throw them outside. So I've saved a lot of birds. I've saved an owl. That was cool.
How many spiders have you killed, Nick?
It's weird. There's not a lot of spiders in the houses, though. That's weird. It is weird. But
well, I mean, when you go under the houses, like when you send me those pictures, I'm like, fuck that.
I have a story about. I don't know if I should get into it now or save it for. Dude, okay. I'm gonna say
just
one
do
word.
It. Yeah, just
I'm gonna say one word. Ball of spiders.
Ooh.
Now, is that something that we want to wait on for a different episode? Or do we want to just blurt it out now? And I'll just.
I mean, that sounds really good. Like, so good. We should kind of hold on to that. Like, even I'm like a little upset. So, like, our listeners right now, I'm just as upset as you. But
dude, I can't believe I didn't think about this in the work episode. But I mean, the work episode, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's definitely a story I'll never forget. I will never forget that shit. So.
Wow, okay. Balls, man, that's terrifying.
Dude, all right. We'll keep on going. So my next noteworthy is my 2-year-old turned 3 last week. So he is now a crazy 3-year-old instead of a crazy 2-year-old. So
does that mean he's out of his terrible 2s?
No, he's in his shit 3s. I don't know if that's the thing, but it is now. It's terrible 2s, shit 3s, furious 4, frantic 5. Kill yourself 6. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep no. They do get better as they get older. At least like my 9-year-old, she's chill, man. Like she's easy. Like I gotta go to work on Guildmaster or do this, and like she could be awake and leave me alone. So it's really the young years can get hard, especially if there's 2 of them. They're 9 months apart. Ridiculous. No, they're 18 months apart. So
okay.
when Ellie was 9 months old, we were like, hey, we're having another one. And then I was like, okay, it's happening. So anyways, that's a whole thing. So
Nick doesn't know how to use condoms.
A what? A condor? That's a bird, Josh.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's no such thing as a condom. That's dumb. I don't know. Is they randomly putting a bow tie on? Okay. Well, this is another reason why you guys should be watching on YouTube. So you can see his little tiny bow tie. It looks like it should be on a mouse, but
it's actually one of my daughter's little hair ties, but I just kind of tucked it.
Oh, it looks like a bow tie. It looks cute. It's lime green. It matches your shirt. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Sexy.
So we had his birthday party at my mother-in-law's house, and if you guys listen to the show a lot, I've mentioned it before, she like runs her own like animal rescue sanctuary thing. So she has cows, goats, dogs, cats. I mean, chickens.
Pigs?
No pigs yet, but they've got a lot of these animals, though. So he pretty much had his own little private petting zoo because at any time he could be like, I want to go see the goats. And we're like, okay. So we go, we open up the gate and he walks in there and hangs out with them, pets them and plays with them.
So did you get to milk a bunch of cows for his birthday?
No, we pet the cows, but we didn't milk them. They're males. They're male cows, so they're just kind of chill. Like,
I'll tell you what, man. I went on a field trip to a petting zoo, and we got to like milk a cow. The first time I did, I was like, "That's fucking gross."
Yeah, you gotta put your mouth straight on the teat.
That was basically what it came down to. I won't go into any further detail, but you know.
Yeah. Connor, don't show me a picture of it. Go away. Showing me pictures of them doing that. Yeah, it's gross.
Geez.
Connor. Yeah, no kidding. So it was cool. And then Josh, you got another noteworthy?
Yeah. So this was a little bit to gloat about on my game dev side for Zomdad, and a little bit for Guildmaster, because all the stuff I've been learning has been helping out Guildmaster quite amazingly.
Yeah, dude.
So I've been getting into vector art, and at first I was kind of like I don't know, intimidated to like do it. But I will say pixel art's a big pain in the ass, and vector art is easy once you get the hang of it. And
yeah.
So we're on to some really good stuff here. And if you guys follow on our servers, you would see it's looking pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. Once I like this coming week, I'm gonna like scale down those animations and shit and add the shadows and stuff, and then I'll post screenshots and whatnot so we can share it.
Yeah. But and so I think with learning that art, it's gonna be a lot of big things coming soon. So
I agree. I'm
excited.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. So
makes my nipples so hard, like icicles.
I mean, honestly, it's weird because I can see them.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if you were here, I could pierce your ears. I could cut glass for you. Whatever you wanted.
Well, damn, I'm down. That'd be great. Freaking like Barnum and Bailey circus shit over there.
I don't know about Barnum and Bailey. They're probably like, whoa. We do that with elephants.
Oh, that's right. So on to Christmas stuff. Now, Christmas is very exciting for children, and for adults, I feel like it could go either way. Like you could either not give a flying shit, kind of like me, or you could be like super stoked about it. But this episode is not going to be about how much I may or may not like Christmas. It's going to be about the things that we like about it for the most part. I don't know. Now. We might get into some things.
I'm gonna totally trash Christmas in a little bit. Okay. Or we'll wait till later. Okay. We'll do a shit sandwich type deal. You know?
Yeah, shit sandwich. I love it. Okay, so I'll start off. Basically, did you ever have trouble sleeping on Christmas Eve when you were a kid?
I was always. I mean, from what I remember, the only reason I really wanted to stay up is to play games. Like I didn't really care what was going on. Like I would always hear them out there. I figured what they were doing, but like I paid no mind to it. I was too busy playing Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap.
Oh yes, I love those games.
Yeah, dude. I would try my hardest to stay up as long as my parents would let me to play that game. And I mean they would like come in and like make sure I'm sleeping, turn that off, go to bed.
Yeah, so go to sleep.
Yeah. We gotta go behind your back. Hurry up, got a bet. So I don't know. I mean that to me that's how it is.
I think I did have trouble sleeping on Christmas Eve because I already knew like what I really wanted I was going to get. And I know, I was like one of the lucky kids, I guess, that you want an Xbox or you want an N64 and you're like, I want to get this for Christmas. And they're like, okay. And then I know like I'm going to wake up in the fucking morning and I'm going to have it. Like I just already knew, And I will say though, I wasn't I wasn't a kid that ever acted spoiled at all. Like if I would have not got it, I would have been like, that's okay, and played with whatever I had. I wouldn't have been like a little bitch.
An avocado.
Yeah. So I don't know. I kind of understood that not everybody got to get what they wanted, and I was lucky. I knew that at a young age, so I wasn't like a little spoiled bitch. So, but I just
we're definitely on the opposite spectrums there, because like I mean my parents always did really well keeping a roof over our head, everything else, keeping us fed and shit. But come Christmas time, we would be pretty lean just because too much family, and I don't know we'll get into a little bit more of that later.
Sure. Yeah. So I would be laying there like trying to sleep, and I'm like, oh, it was always about gaming. Always. Like gaming since I was like 5. And so that was it. For Christmas, my big presents were going to be games I really wanted or a system I really wanted. That was pretty much it. So that was like my whole excitement was about that. So I'd be laying in bed like, oh man, I get to play the new Turok tomorrow. Because that was a big one. The second Turok game for N64. That was like, oh, I can't wait. And it's funny because when I was playing the Turok games, probably shouldn't have been playing the Turok games because you're like blowing dudes in half.
Oh yeah. Dude, I mean, Nintendo 64 is a console that it set me up.
Me too.
So
yeah.
With Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah, dude. Those games. Even in the South Park game, I don't know how we got our hands on that one. But like
such an amazing game.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love all
both of them. Every South Park game has been amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Everything they put out is good. They make sure. I mean, shit, they made a freaking Broadway play and it was incredible. I haven't seen it, but everybody.
Wait, whoa. What?
You didn't know that Matt and Trey produced and directed a Broadway play?
Wow.
You didn't know? Oh,
I had no idea.
Dude, I have not seen it, but people everywhere like it. It's called The Book of Mormon. It's like about Mormons and shit.
Okay, so I've heard of that. I had no idea it was okay.
Yeah,
wow.
Matt and Trey. Yep.
I'm gonna have to look into this.
Yeah. I'm sure you can. I'm sure it can be watched.
Yeah.
So,
definitely looking forward to looking that up.
And so it was always gaming for me. That's
Connor.
Yeah, Connor, go ahead. He's already on it. Oh no, he's passed out. Never mind. God, this guy sucks. I hate this intern, man. Stupid. Anyways, I'll probably throw something at him in a little bit. Anyways, it was always gaming for me. So that kind of leads me into the next thing I wanted to talk about was some of the best gifts you've got. Like, for me, it was gaming shit, and it still is. I get excited about gaming. That's like I don't want to say escape because it makes it sound like I don't like my life, but it's like my escape.
Yeah, I mean, whether you like your life or not, it is an escape. Those games are meant to immerse you and get you into those realms. And I mean, you know all about it, making this game, and we know all about that. So I mean, it's whether your life's good, bad, mediocre, whatever. It's the place to be.
It's the place to be. And like some people are like, they compare it to some people sitting down and like reading a book. Like I could compare gaming to that because
I play RPGs. I read a lot of shit during RPGs.
Well, I mean, no, not even
the dialogue.
Not even the act of reading, but just the way it calms your brain and kind of ends your day, you know? Like people are like, I'll curl up and read a good book. And then this guy's like, I'm going to sit there and play an online game. And the same amount of relaxation, depending on the game.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Online game, if you're too competitive, you're not going to be.
Some games have my veins fucking popping out of all places.
So, I mean, if I'm sitting down and I'm playing like an RPG, and that to me is just as relaxing as those people that say like sitting down on the couch and reading a book. Like I'm right there with that as far as how I feel and like in my like nobody fuck with me. Just let me do this. Let me just play this and chill, kind of relax, drink a beer, and just boom. That's awesome. You know what? I'm gonna go do that now. Bye.
Okay, bye.
He just left. Okay.
So me and Connor are gonna do the show now. Welcome, Connor, everybody.
Dude, how freaking mind-blowing would it be if I left and all of a sudden you're sitting there and you see this? And it's like another person that's been here the whole time. Hey, no, this is Connor. Hey, so I guess Nick left. So
yeah, dude. I'd be blown away, but I'd be able to be like, all right, let's go. What's up, Connor? How long have you been there?
I don't know.
I got questions.
This is my 4th episode. Check out my Speedo. Like, oh no.
That's very nice there, Connor.
That's yellow. Is that a banana hammock? Yeah. So, how about? I'm just like, all right, where do we go here?
Hold on, banana hammocks. Yeah, mistletoe? No, that's a little. Well, we'll go with mishaps because we just made a big one.
Yeah.
Have you had any Christmas mishaps?
Yes, but it was when I was a kid. Most of my Christmas, anything that's like noteworthy of my Christmas times was pretty much when I was younger. Because now, and I mean, we'll get into how it is now, but it's a lot different now, and it's less memorable for me because it's for my kids, you know, like it's not like but I ruined Christmas for my parents. Me and my older brother did. And when we were on Mark's podcast with him, I talked about it a little bit, but I don't think a lot of people listened to that one as well. But if you did, you'll hear this again. Basically, we woke up, my older brother and I woke up way before my parents did. And he's like, hey, come on, let's go out to the living room. So we went out to the living room and we got to town and we opened up every single present under the fucking tree. Just like, boom, the sun wasn't even up yet. And we're like, yeah, just ripping it all out and super excited. And we just decided not to wake our parents up or anything. I think the mentality behind it was
we're pieces of shit. Who cares?
Okay, probably. But well, that was when my older brother was like, fuck it. We're not going to get in trouble. It's fucking Christmas. And I'm just like,
oh my God.
I don't know. But I think it was, if we went in there to try to wake them up, they would tell us, go the fuck back to bed. We're not waking up before the sun. And then we would just go back to our rooms and sit there. So I guess if we don't wake them up and we just do it, I mean, yeah, it was Christmas.
We're saving everyone time. Now we can get straight to breakfast. Come on.
Yeah, come on. We helped you. We even opened up your gifts.
Yeah.
Like, you know, fuck it. So,
Mom, Dad got you that nice bracelet.
Yeah.
Dad, Mom got you some socks. Figure it out.
Yeah. Mom, we flushed that bracelet down the toilet. What? This is what we do. We're boys. Yeah, so that's how I did it. But what about you? You got any mishaps?
Well, I mean, you know, we're mindless, and I did realize I did not answer my best gift prior, and quick, sweet, short, straight to the point. It was my brand new computer right now that
you just got.
Yeah, that my wife got me. It's my birthday, Valentine's, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever other fucking holidays come.
Gorkin. That's what the Martians celebrate this time of year. Gorkin.
Yeah, it's my Gorkin spiel. So
no, not spiel. Don't make it. If you say that around the Martians,
German Martians. There's no German Martians.
No, good Lord, they hate Germans. That's why I can never go to Mars because my heritage is German. Dude, it's a long fucking story, man.
I didn't even know about this. We're gonna have to talk about this in the next space episode. Most
people don't, but yeah, you don't. You definitely don't want to talk to the Gorkins about Germans. Don't do it. Don't.
I will not. So yeah, that's my favorite gift. But as far as mishaps, we didn't really have any mishaps aside from the fact that like I found out I guess I wouldn't say early on. I kind of found out early, like, because I would hear them and I had a hunch that they were just out there because I would hear like them moving around boxes, presents, things that, sound like it.
Homeless people.
Yeah, in the hallways and shit. So it's weird. But no, so I kind of figured. But one day I did walk out and I did notice that they were just putting everything there and they were eating the cookies. So I was like, what?
Mom, how could you?
Yeah. So at the time, though, that like I really had confirmed it, I had my younger sister. So I then had to play along and go with the fact that, there's a Santa, this, that, and the other. And for her sake. And
sure.
It is what it is. I didn't really care. I mean, quite honestly, after that, I knew, okay, it's not like, you're getting things from your parents, your family, things like that. It breaks that like dumb cycle in your head of like, fuck, Santa.
Magic isn't real.
Yeah, because I mean, for some people, it's one of those things that like, if you tell Santa like, oh yeah, he's real, this, that, and the other, and you tell Santa like, oh, I want a fucking pony. Well, you didn't get a pony. Well, Santa doesn't love me.
Yeah.
Like, it's a thing like that. It's kind of silly. I don't know. To me, the whole Santa thing's silly, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah, I agree. It is silly. So is that the mishap basically when you ruined it for yourself or you realized it for yourself?
I wouldn't really call it a mishap, but I mean, I guess I don't know. Like, I didn't really have much. I don't have any memory of a mishap, like anything crazy really going on. It was always just pretty calm. And chill. Like, we always very laid back. We had our things. We woke up in the morning, opened our presents, ate breakfast, and played with our new shit the rest of the day and went to bed. Like that.
Yeah, see,
that's it.
Ours were usually the exact same, and mine was typically full of gaming, and I would get my new shit, hook it up, play it, and you're not going to see me for the rest of the day. I mean, they would come in and be like, you should probably go play outside. You got new rollerblades too, dumbass. I'm like, oh yeah, I did. And then I'd go out and roll around new rollerblades or whatever because I got more than just games because my parents, they, give me some other shit that's not, sit in your room all day. And I like, we're going to end up having an episode about childhood because how can you not, since we're grown-ass, ugly adults. But I did play outside a shitload as a kid. I wasn't just gaming all the time.
I will say the coolest outdoor gift my parents got me probably to me was a pogo stick.
A pogo stick?
Dude, I wanted a pogo stick so bad, and they got me this dope ass one. It was one that you could like pump up certain like it had a cylinder that you can pump up a certain amount of pressure, so you could have it like be a little bit or like a lot depending on how heavy you were and whatnot. And dude, like I would get some massive air with that thing. It was
holy
fun.
Shit. Those things are fun.
Dude, they are so fun. For anybody who hasn't done a pogo stick, do yourself a favor and find a pogo stick. They're cheap nowadays. Just get
do
one.
it. Yeah. I tried to do a trick on one, and it should have went into the injuries episode, but basically it didn't work.
Was it the one where you throw your leg over it?
No, I was going to do one where I bounced on it, went up in the air, and then when I went up, I would do like a handlebar, like spin the whole thing around in a 360, catch it, and then land again.
Oh, I could do it wasn't like a 360. I would just like flip it really quick to the other handlebars. I could do that. But there was one that I did try to do where I went up and like I threw it like kind of under my leg and grabbed it back and put my leg back down and started hopping. No.
All right, injuries part 2. Let's start the list now.
Yeah, I mean, we got so many that we mentioned that, like, oh yeah, it's gonna be on another episode of part two, this, and part two, this, part two, that.
And then injuries that I have seen other people have done to them, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a couple of those that I.
Did you ever see anybody die?
Oh, good question. I mean, in real life, no.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
Okay. Yeah, definitely another. Got to save that one too.
Yeah.
All right. This episode is going to be. This episode.
Sorry, that took a dark. We'll call it Dark Christmas.
I was saying this episode will be full of us saying how good other episodes will be because we're going to be saving good for the. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, another thing that was interesting about Christmas was my parents were divorced, so I got 2 Christmases kind of. But like when my parents were together is when we had like our bigger ones because when my parents separated, you know. My mom's side didn't quite have as much as my dad's side, which is fine. Or it is what it is. It wasn't a big deal. God, I feel like a spoiled brat. But
you are.
Thanks. I was waiting for your reassurance.
Oh shit! I lost my bow tie. Fucking.
That's what you get. That's what you get for being mean.
Well, whatever. Get over yourself.
Hey, you look over here and I'm wearing it.
Dude, that'd be insane. Yeah. I'd shit myself. I have no idea where it went, man.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, let's waste valuable time looking for your stupid freaking bow tie. I don't think it's... Don't take your pants off!
Might be in there. Yeah, you're right. I have no idea.
Mindless Morning Show, strip show.
I gotta look at the footage.
The footage and see what happened, yeah. Oh, there it is. That was weird. It looked like you pulled it out of your belly button.
I kind of did.
Oh, God. I didn't get like...
Not even gonna lie. Yeah.
Ginned in there with your belly wax.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my parents were divorced. So I got, like...
That sucks. Was it because of you?
I mean, maybe. No, it wasn't because of me. It was.
That might have been a little mean. I'm sorry. This is Dark Christmas.
Yeah. And that's one thing, though. I never did blame myself for that. But that's like a whole thing. I don't need to get into that shit.
It wouldn't be.
Yeah. But yeah.
We're all adults here. We all know. We hate you. We hate you. We want to go away.
Oh, yeah, me. That's right. Okay, yeah. So.
Oh, cool then. I mean, all right.
But yeah, so I got two Christmases, 2 birthdays, but it's not like I got 2 big Christmases, like, because the other parents knew, like, yeah, well, they're talking on the phone about what they're getting and what they're getting, so it's not like overly ridiculous, but mainly it was the food. I got big dinners at, both times, and so it wasn't so much like, I wasn't getting like double the gifts, but I was getting more food, because I was having like 2 different family meetings, and there's going to be food there. So one night I would eat here, and then the next night I would eat there, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I would say the one I really started like kind of hating Christmas is when I got like with my wife when I started dating her and whatnot. Spanish people, they like to celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve all the way up to like 3-4 a.m.
Oh, dude.
And then I go spend it with her family till like 2-3 a.m. And then I go back to my house. And then I go all the way to my parents' house, like piss early in the fucking morning to go spend Christmas there. And like that, when that happened, I was like, dude, I don't care. I'd rather just stay home at this point. Not worth it.
He's like, I'm not going to be fun there anyways. I'm be on the couch like.
Oh, dude, every time I was knocked out. So I think we did that for about maybe like 2 or 3 years only. And then I was just like, I started showing up to my parents like crazy late, like mid-afternoon. Some people left. Some people are still there. Hey. And
I'm the fuck up son.
Yeah, basically, I mean, I'm the only son. I'm definitely the fuck up of the family, to a degree.
You gotta show them those animations you made.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I think for the most part, I always did enjoy doing both of them.
Yeah.
Because regardless, like at her parties, I was eating a lot of really bomb ass food, drinking a lot, just doing whatever.
Yeah.
And then at like our Christmases, we'd be like just really chill, sitting there, opening presents, and then I can go home, go right back to bed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I would always be like so full. I'm just like, yeah, food coma.
Yeah. It's so good. So
the best. The food comas are the best. Best kind of comas.
And you grew up in Florida. And
unfortunately,
I grew up in Texas. So as far as like a snowy white Christmas, we
never fucking seen that. What is that?
Yeah. I lived in Iowa for 3 years. And so for the Christmas times there, without a doubt, snow every year.
Actually, just out of shits and giggles, now that I mention it, or now that you mention it, I think about it, we lived in this neighborhood that this one guy who was like the neighborhood president, I don't know how the fuck they
I thought you said the neighborhood predator. Like, he's got a title.
The president, he like, it's kind of like an HOA thing, or I don't know, whatever, but dude had bad money all the time, but he was cool people's. And trying to remember his name. I don't remember it. I remember Duffy. That's all. I don't know if that was his first name or his second name.
Duffy?
And dude, I couldn't believe it. Like, he always had like a really amazing fucking decorated house for Christmas. But one year, I do remember, he had a company come out and build this giant like snow slide and like snow out his entire like yard for the whole neighborhood to come in and enjoy. And I was like, whoa.
Damn.
That was pretty cool because it was still there for like, I don't know, like two days. So me and my buddies, we took our trucks off our skateboards and went down and as snowboards. It was dope. That's so cool. I guess that was kind of like a snowy Christmas in Florida. That's the most of snow I've seen in Florida.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing.
That was pretty cool.
I mean, I like snow. Okay. I have a love-hate relationship with snow. So in my 3 years of Iowa, whenever it snowed the first time, I was like, this is pretty cool. And then I was like, oh, I got to drive in it. Fuck. Yeah. I don't want to do it anymore. And
yeah, driving makes it a whole different game.
It does, dude. Like, if you don't have to go anywhere, fucking cool, man. I'll look out the window and chill. I don't got to go anywhere for 2 days. It's Friday. I got food. I got beer. I got everything.
I got this fireplace. I'm warm. It's cold.
Dude.
I mean, snow's pretty, dude. Like, I lived in Montana for like a month or two. And I mean, literally, I would look out the back, the window in my room, and it's this giant fucking mountain.
Yeah.
And it was pretty, but when it was snowing, dude, it was really fucking pretty. And
oh yeah.
It is what it is. But I hate the cold. Fucking hate the cold so much, dude.
Yeah, me too. And that's one thing with snow that's really cool is like, if you go outside when it's snowing, it's silent because it's like self-insulating, you know?
Yeah.
Like it snows and you can't hear anything. It's so weird.
I mean, I can't really think of anything that really makes me enjoy snow. Like, it's nothing that like, oh, cool. I mean, I've never really been in a snowball fight. Maybe that's fun, but fuck. I mean, I can do that here, really.
It's fun. It's fun depending on the quality of the snow. because if it's
is that snow yellow?
no, dude, like if you pack the snow and it's not fluffy snow, and you pack it and it's like slightly wet because it's like still it's almost melting. It's hard as shit, and so if it hits you, it's like a fucking ice block.
Yeah, no, that is true, because I do remember like I would try and compress it as much as possible. Yeah. Dude, I would fucking help people with that shit. I think
like this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's like borderline throwing an icicle, just a ball version.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of icicles, people straight up can die. Like there's been people that have died because they'll go and they'll like look up at the roof of their house. And they'll be standing under the icicles, and one of them will break off and impale them.
Dude, there's this video. I don't know where it was, but it was insane. And you can find it online. It's like a near miss icicle. This old lady. Oh no, it wasn't a near miss. Never mind.
Oh,
it's pretty morbid.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Near miss. Oh wait, no, she died.
Yeah, no, she definitely did. It was insane though. Like, because it was kind of like a setting of like a big building that she was walking up to. And like, it was the security footage of her like getting out of the taxi and just walking up. And then all of a sudden, like from out of nowhere, boom. And I was like, oh, like the taxi driver got out. There was a bunch of people that came up. Done. Like you could see a lot of strawberry snow.
Okay, now we're gonna have to title the episode "Strawberry Snow," the Christmas special.
Oh, strawberry snow.
Oh God. Well, with that note, we're gonna take a short little break, and then we'll be right back to talk more of Christmas.
Yeah, and we really hope you guys like the Santas that you can find.
Oh yeah, our advertiser. Yep. Yes.
Yeah. So,
enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy that. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, it's Nick with the Mindless Morning Show, and Christmas is about second chances, and sometimes even third or fourth chances. So during the holidays, what better way to get into the Christmas spirit than by hiring the Rehab Santa Company? Hi, I'm Nick from the Mindless Morning Show, and inmates volunteer from all around the country to come into your home and allow your kids to hop on their laps and tell Santa what they want this year. The Rehab Santa Company will even drop these second chance Santas off directly at your house for a full day of Christmas fun. So don't be afraid. There's nothing that can possibly go wrong using the Rehab Santa Company. And like their motto says, Santas can never do anything wrong.
Santa Rehab Company does not cover normal wear and tear, misuse, accident, neglect, damage from improper or unauthorized use, customer adjustments that are not covered in this list, and incidents owing to mudslides, forest fire, riots, or other civil unrest, acts of terrorism or war, whether declared or not, explosive devices or projectiles, which can include but may not be limited to arrows, crossbow bolts, bullets, cannonballs, BBs, shrapnels, lasers, napalms, torpedoes, knives, stones, bricks, spitwads, spears, javelins, etc. Other restrictions may apply. Breach of these conditions is likely to cause quantifiable loss and may not be capable of remedy by payment of damages. Please fill out the 200-page disclaimer and waiver.
Well, welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your little break. I was going to start out talking about how when I was little, I truly believed in Santa because of a little story that I had when I was a little child. Now, imagine the snow's falling. No, not really, because it was in Texas. But I was a little kid, and we went to go see Santa at the VFW, where my grandfather, he's passed away now, but we went there for Christmas, like a few weeks or a week or so before Christmas. And I did not know this, but before oh wow, I got to interrupt myself. So whenever I have the cursor on our little interview windows, it shapes like a hand, right? And it's directly on your nipple. Directly on there. Okay. It's distracting. I have to move it.
Your cursor was filling me up, man.
Yeah, dude. It was bad cursor. So I did not know this before, but whenever you would go there, your parents talked to the Santa already and like wrote down notes and shit. So the Santa would be like, all right, I would like to talk to Nick. And you're like, holy shit, that's my name. Because you're like a little fucking kid, you know? Like, it blew me away because I was like 5, you know? So I like, go up there and he's like, so, I think that it was almost like he was like using the parents to make kids think that he was psychic, because he was like, yeah, I know what you want already. It's amazing. You want that new N64 system or this new game. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what exactly it was when I was there, but it blew me away. I'm like, yeah. Like that's what I want. Like,
that's right, Captain Whitebeard. What are you going? Are you going to bring it?
Are you a wizard?
Like, I just like, dude. Okay.
Candles. This is what he went and did after retiring.
Yeah. And then it was probably that same year. Maybe this was like the year my parents were like gung ho on Christmas, because I remember one time, I don't know why, you know what I think they did, and it's really funny if they did, and I want to get confirmation at some point. I think they got really drunk one night, decided
every night,
and decided they would wake me up at, I don't know what time, but it was dark, wake me up and be like, dude, I'm having trouble remembering because it was so long ago, but they woke me up and they made me believe that there were reindeer on the fucking roof and had me come outside and look on and like, look. And I'm like, I don't see him. They're like, oh, look, you just missed him. And I'm like, oh no, holy shit. And they're like, throw these carrots up on the roof. And I'm like chucking carrots on the roof.
What the fuck?
Because that's what reindeer eat. And I'm like, dude, it made me, I was like, my parents saw him. Like, that was legit. That was crazy. That was real.
Wow, man, your parents played you hard.
Yeah. I'm gonna
like
sue
a fiddle.
I'm gonna sue him.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, that's permanent damage, man. Like, you're now forever. I don't know. I didn't have anything crazy like that. I mostly just had like the typical bullshit. You leave the cookies and milk out. The milk is drank. The cookies are eaten. There's fucking crumbs there because they didn't want to put the dish away. And yeah, no, but I don't know. Like I would go see Santa at the malls, and you know, it's just some fucking pervert that's got a Lincoln log in his pants once you sit on his lap, and it is what it is. So
that's Santa's flashlight.
Yeah, but oh, that's my present detector. I know what you want.
Fucking terrible.
I mean, you know, that's what happens. I signed that fucking waiver. Yeah.
There's a waiver involved nowadays.
Yeah, man. It was the oh man, what do they call it? The Santa Company or something.
Oh yeah. You have to say it's a crazy long waiver, dude. There's no way I have the patience for it.
Those were the kind of Santas at my malls. Second chance Santas.
Second chance Santas. Yeah. Hey, I like it. So that cracks me up. So I started questioning my loyalty in the belief of Santa probably around 6, 7, maybe 8, something like that. And then finally it was like, okay, it's not real, like at all, like for sure. Because I woke up in the middle of the night. I don't know why. I think I just wanted to drink water. I had to piss or something. And I went out and I heard something. Sure enough, my mom was setting up all the stuff. And I'm watching and I'm like, thought so. Okay. Now, now there's no doubt, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's about the same time, around 8 or 9 for me, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, I had my suspicions like a year or two previous, but I never like fully confirmed it until the one time I did go out, and at that time, I because I had, my sister was born, I had to keep up the facade.
Yeah.
So.
Well, see, and that's actually a good way to segue into talking about our kids and Santa and whatever. Because my 9-year-old, she knows it's mommy and daddy that do all of it.
Yeah.
But when she found out, dude, I think she found out at 7. And she found out because she was just like, all right, I don't buy it. And we're like, oh. And she's like, it's y'all, right? And we're like, yeah, it is. And she's like, okay, I thought so. Like, I thought so. But she was so cool about it because she was like, well, I'm not going to say anything to Ellie or, so she has been like awesome about it. Like, she's like, hey, you guys can't keep fighting. You can't keep fighting. Santa's, you need to make sure, like, she's embraced it and she's totally cool with it. And now it's exciting for her because we let her stay up with us to like set shit up.
That's cool.
She loves that, man.
Yeah, that's cool for her.
Yeah, no, she thinks it's cool because she's like in on it now, and she'll be like, what are we going to get Ellie for Christmas? And I'm like, dang, kid, I don't know. It's fucking July.
You haven't heard the song Christmas in July? I'm fucking good with it.
yeah.
I'll be like, what? Excuse me? Okay. God, we'll go to the toy store.
So Christmas with kids is cool because the littles, they don't, and I don't really see the whole Santa thing as harmless at all. Like, most people do it and I don't care. It's fun. They like it. And then whenever they figure out it's BS, they don't really like, you lied to me. They're just like, oh, okay, it makes sense. And then we kind of move on. So.
Oh man, set me up to look like the asshole here. Cause I'm not doing Santa with my daughter.
No, that's fine.
Not at all. Like, I don't know. To me, like, to each his own. Like, it is what it is. It's cool, but like, I don't see. Yeah, I don't really see a point of it though. To me,
there isn't a point of it. It's just like a thing. Everybody.
It's a waste to me at that point. If there's no point, then it's a waste.
So you're gonna be like, Daddy got you all of that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Your parents took care of you, not some fictitious fat fuck who came, ate cookies, and dropped shit off. So, I mean, I don't know. It just is what it is to me because, like, one, I mean, I'm not religious, so we don't have a certain criteria to follow.
Right.
And for me, I don't care to keep that kind of facade up. I don't want to. I want her to ask me or tell me what she wants, and I'll try and get it. If I can't, well, sorry, kiddo.
Yeah.
Sucks to be you.
You should have had a better dad.
Yeah. Should have been born into the gates. Can't help you. Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. Like, for me, I can look back at it, and honestly, I don't give two shits that my parents actually did like a whole Santa thing at any point in time for me. And like, it's not like bad on them. It has nothing to do with them. Like, it's not something that fazed me. I didn't care for it. And I'm not saying my kid's not going to care for it. So I'm sure a lot of people are like, well, you should strip that away. Well, I'm not falling into the bullshit traditions.
It's not. And that's the thing. We do it because it's just, I don't know. It's easy for us to just do it, whatever. Santa, it's fun.
We do it because it's been like the way of life for everybody for like centuries and decades, and it just is what it is, and people do it. Like, I'm not about that. Just because people do it, I'm not gonna fucking do it.
You should stop breathing then too, since everybody's doing that.
Fucking thinking about it, dude.
You
thought about it a couple times.
Oh God, damn it! We're making this dark Christmas, bro. Jesus.
This is Dark Christmas. This is our episode. Dark Christmas.
Right. Yeah,
that's my Krampus fart.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry, but I don't see the point.
That's big because the next thing I was going to talk about was differences between us, our Christmas experiences, and our kids' Christmas experiences that they have had or will have. So you pretty much answered that right off the bat. Mine is mainly like, we do we do like the month of December. We find a goat to sacrifice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun.
That sounds like my kind of Christmas. I would celebrate that.
This year, Jude got to do the stab, and he was a little nervous, but he got there.
Did he get the jugular just right?
Yeah, I had to help finish it off. I mean, but I mean, he's 3, so it is what it is.
No, it's totally fine.
So yeah, we do that, and then we do Christmas cookies. We do that every year. A pretty big jump from sacrificing a goat to Christmas cookies. And then we do like we used to decorate ornaments. Like we would go to the store and we would buy like an ornament for each of us, and we'd like fuck with them and paint them ourselves. So
cool.
So then eventually our tree would have 0 like generic ornaments. They would literally all be handmade.
I love the fucking 20-pack of generic bullshit bulbs to fucking throw up on. we actually don't even have like a fancy tree. We have like literally a little 4-foot tree with just some lights, and I made a star out of 2 styrofoam plates taped together and cut as a star and just put on top, because nothing will get ruined if my daughter decides she wants to fuck its day up.
That's true. That's true. And she's getting to that age where she's going to start looking around being like, I'm going to break some shit.
Yeah, and she's almost as tall as it. Like, she could literally just like fucking John Cena at any moment. Just you never know.
yeah, no shit. So
fucking tree's gone.
All right. Well, no more Christmas. Yeah, so then that also leads me to say so you don't really decorate your house a whole lot then?
No. The outside of my house has nothing. The only decorations that I added outside my house was actually today. And it was another sign to tell solicitors I don't want their politics, their religion, sales, anything to leave.
There you go.
Because apparently my first sign that I had put up wasn't doing the trick. So I needed to add one more just in case. And hopefully that will do the trick. If not, I will just resort to answering the door with a gun. Yeah, because I'll get really fucking fed up.
Yeah, it's a little much. I don't even like it when people at like the store are like, hey, what's your cable provider? Like, dude,
I mean, like the other day, this is what really threw me like over the fucking. I don't know if this makes me sound like a little boomer, like, you know, how the kids like to call it nowadays, like an old person. Yeah. But I answer the door. This kid's looking at his fucking tablet, and I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "Hey." Okay. The fuck do you want?
Look at me.
Yeah, like, dude, I don't know. It hit a chord with me that like really fucking like almost sent me like as if I had like PTSD that I was about ready to snap and just like break this kid. I was so mad. And I was just like, what in the fuck? What kind of audacity do these people have? And then he's trying to like sell me something, some security system. I was like, no, I seen your dumbass come up on my cameras already. I was like, I don't need him. Well, are you sure? Like this, that, and I was like, I don't want it. No! And he keeps talking. Finally, I was just like, fucking shut the door. And I was like, I'm done. And like, I can't handle people like that, dude, because like, I don't have the patience for that. You want to be stupid and like continue to do shit, and you can't read a fucking sign on the door. Like,
oh, too bad you know what I look like so well, or I'd drive up there with like some kind of bullshit thing. Like,
I almost want to. I'm gonna make like a custom sign that says, "If you knock, you hereby declare acceptance of my terms. I will shoot." So something ridiculous, so that if they knock, like I got it on camera, they knocked, they agreed to the terms. I don't know what to tell you.
So this is just you admitting that you want to shoot somebody.
Dude, I see people read my fucking sign before they knock, and they still knock. So yes, I do.
Oh shit, that's awesome. To be like, I want to knock on your door and be like, hey there, we're experiencing some amazing deals. We can spray paint all your windows pink. That's right, hot pink windows. Like, no.
Yeah, I will paint your family white if you keep coming on my fucking property.
Oh, I get it. That means dying.
No, with jizz.
Oh.
You don't listen to Kid Rock, do you?
Nope.
I'm gonna paint his town red and paint his wife white.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Fair enough. You're evil.
Uh-huh.
So I don't decorate either, but it's mainly because I've been renting. Like that's all I've been doing is renting. I feel like maybe once I own my own house, maybe I will. But I'm also kind of a Grinch. Like literally, my family calls me like, "Oh, there's Grinch Daddy. He doesn't want to do anything." Like, no, not really. But I mean, I do for y'all because y'all like it, and so that's fine. But
sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean, we all do what we do for our kids at this point. I mean, I can't really say much because I've had it pretty easy with this whole COVID thing right now. But it is definitely mentally tearing at me because I do want to take her out. I miss going, like, taking her to the parks at like Universal or just walk around and go look at Dr. Seuss and stupid shit.
Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah.
I can't. I so badly do. Like, I'm getting really close to the point of like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go out. Let's go do shit. But like, if something happens to her, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm not even.
It's too big.
I don't want to risk it.
It's too big of a risk, man. It's too big of a risk. And I mean, now you don't really. I wouldn't really want to go out too much, anyways. Now, because all you see and hear is Christmas shit.
Yeah, no, I fucking hate going to like. I mean, October. You can go into stores and they're playing fucking Christmas music. It's like, wait, hold on.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Like, God.
Why? We didn't even finish Halloween. We didn't finish fucking Thanksgiving. Hold on. Like,
I know, dude. It's so crazy. I worked for a home decor store. I don't like saying home decor store, but that's basically what they were. For any of you, if any of you locals in Texas, you might know the store called Garden Ridge. That's where I used to work. And basically they sold home decor and Christmas shit. They were huge on that. We would start getting ornaments in June.
That's stupid.
June. We would start getting them.
That's not even July, like the song says, damn it.
Yeah. We would start getting the ornament. So we didn't put them out, obviously. We started receiving them in June. We're like, oh my God. So we'd had a section in the warehouse that was just Christmas shit. And Christmas stuff would take up like almost half the store. And it was a big store. It was a massive warehouse of retail. And there was candles and pictures and home decor and trees and plants. Oh my God. Like basically any decor thing you would ever find in a home, you would find in this big warehouse. And I work there, and
I can't even think of a store that we have down here that's like that.
The one
kind of
down
have to go
here,
to multiple.
Yeah, here it's all in one, dude. So Garden Ridge, they changed their name, and now they're called At Home. And so At Home is a big warehouse full of home shit. So I mean, people loved it there, man. It was.
Lied. We have an IKEA. That's it.
Yeah, it's somewhat like IKEA, except it's not strictly furniture.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen more than furniture there, though. Like, I do like going around because they do have a lot of, like, I mean, they literally, like, have an entire room there, and you can buy everything that's in that fucking room, basically.
Yeah, you can be like, all right, I just want the whole thing. And they're like, got it, load it up for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool place. I get lost quite often. My wife, she has one of those backpack monkey leashes that I wear.
Good. You need those. I do too.
Yeah. When we go to IKEA, always need it because I get lost otherwise.
I actually really want to do that on film. And like wear one of those, or like have my wife wear one with me, like following, like like I'm on it, like I can't be trusted as an adult. And she's walking, and I'm like, honey, no. I just want to look at that kid. God, dang it. And I'm just like walking behind her all pouty and pissed off.
Make it where you're just like sitting down. We can add some video effects like she's dragging your ass across the floor. That'd be great. Some like little dust clouds coming out.
Yeah. Like, she didn't let me look at the pillow. I wanted that pillowcase. She didn't let me look at it.
It had Buzz Lightyear on it.
Yeah, so that was crazy working there because when Christmas came and I made minimum wage, I made $7.25 an hour, and I was a junior in high school working there. And they put me as the seasonal lead. So I was the lead of the Christmas department during the holidays because I'm not going to lie, I was good at that fucking job. Like, they loved me. I was always early. I always would stay late if I needed to. I worked full time. I was going to school, and they called me. So a long story short, this technically could go into jobs, but they let me go. They let everybody that was part-time. I was part-time, but working full-time hours. So they let me go because they didn't want to make me full-time. They couldn't make me full-time because I had school. So they let all of the part-time people go. They called me the day after I graduated high school and offered me a manager job. But I was working at PetSmart as the overnight guy, and I love that shit. That job was sick.
Yeah, you were too busy making ghost silhouettes and making...
Dude, that job was so cool. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. But basically, that job was crazy, man. Like, I would pound energy drinks before I'd go to that job because of how crazy that shit was. Like, I'd have like 5 people all talking to me at one fucking time, asking me questions about these trees, this and this and this. And I'm like, form a line. Like, I had to actually say it out on the floor. And there was this like little freaking 16, 17-year-old kid telling all the Karens, form a line. Like, I can't answer all of you guys.
Yeah,
it was crazy. But
retail is crazy, dude, because I worked at Toys R Us for a while.
Yeah, right?
So, I mean, rest in peace, Toys R Us. It's great company, dude. I mean, I got to tell you what, out of the jobs I've had, I worked for Disney, worked for Universal, I've worked for Bass Pro Shops, which sucked. Bass Pro Shops was the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, Bass Pro Shops was just shit, but Disney was the worst.
Yeah.
Toys R Us was like my best job, dude. Like, I was making minimum wage $7.25 as well. And it sucked because I didn't have a car at that time. I was riding my bicycle down the road all the way over to the job.
I'm going to Toys R Us.
Yeah, at like 3 a.m. because I had to be there at 4 a.m. Yeah, I had to be there at 4 a.m. to unload the trucks, to get everything out on the floor, get everything ready for the day. I'd have to help open the store. I'd have to do so much, dude. It was ridiculous. Like, being an HVAC tech for like 7-8 years was nothing compared to like working on the seasonal days because, dude, I got to like, they would let me like really work. I would come in 4 a.m., unload the truck, do what I needed to do, work pretty much up until half the day. I would go sleep in the break room for 2 hours after I clocked out, and then I clocked right back in and start a whole other shift all the way up till closing and then some. And
God damn.
Because like, dude, it was just mad money you could make, and they would let me, and I was like, okay, fuck, whatever. I got nothing else to do. So yeah, but I love that job. Everybody there was so cool. This is the one job I can say, like, all the coworkers literally felt like family to me sometimes because, dude, we would just have fun. We were a bunch of fucking grown-ass adults playing with toys all the time.
Right.
Like, once the stores closed, I'm chasing them around with the big old piggy bank pran in between my legs. Like just doing dumb shit. So
yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was the job that like,
now,
my inner kid came out. It was fun.
Here's a question. You just said that about them feeling like some kind of family and all that. Are you Facebook friends with any of these people?
Maybe like
you suck.
maybe like 2 or 3 of them, because a lot of them there were a lot of older fellas, and also I've lost a lot in the time because there was a point in time for like almost a year I completely fell off Facebook. I deleted my old account and I just left social media to like focus on doing what I need to do.
Yeah, hell yeah. That makes sense.
Facebook is so toxic.
Yeah, dude, it is. So do you like eggnog?
I fucking love eggnog.
It's gross.
You're gross.
Yeah, I am.
You eat poop for breakfast.
Well, I just don't like that it's solid eggs with a little bit of like sugar on it.
Dude, it's so good. You just gotta take it for what it is, and like you basically, it's kind of like when you do like those margarita shots or tequila shots, whatever. Fucking margarita shots. You like lick the sugar off of it. You just eat the egg, and I don't know. You just like beat your chest real hard, and it hits real good.
Yeah, I like that. I like the idea of doing things with as little effort as possible for like a laugh. Like, I mean, getting one strand of Christmas lights, plugging it into literally just throwing it on the yard and going inside. And there's the lights. That's what our lights are.
That's some shit I would do. There's actually this one picture I've seen that is fucking hilarious. And it's a guy who has a sign outside on his house that just says ditto, pointing to his neighbor's house, who is like, has a really nicely decorated house. And I was like, that's what I would do.
That's cool. That's cool. Because it infers like, I would like to do that. But I mean, he did it. He did it though. So I guess I just pretend I did it too. Cause like I would if I will say, I don't really remember why I can't do it so much, but there was one year that I was just like so gung-ho. I'm like, I don't know. It's because I wasn't I wasn't in school. I was homeschooled at the time. I wasn't working or anything. So I was just home. I was like, I really want to like decorate the fucking house. I want to go all out. Like I'm getting the roof. I'm going to fucking decorate that. Like I'm going to do it all. And so I did, dude. And it was cool. Like I fucking ran like that candy cane rope all around our tree out front. Yeah.
Ran it up along the roof trims and shit. Decorated all the bushes and like, dude, I went all out, and I did not want to take it down.
Right. You're like, yeah, I'm proud of this. I kind of wish Christmas lights and shit like that was just a yearly. Like people just did it all the time.
I mean, it's so expensive to run though. Like year round.
True.
Like so with some of the displays that people do, they're fucking impressive. And I mean, they run like hundreds of dollars. Like, because the one guy I was telling you about, the president, he had a really nice decked out, decorated house, and he'd have like an extra $100 alone just a month.
Oh God. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. It's pretty expensive. So
yeah.
So maybe I will be that guy that does one strand and just literally just throw it in the yard and just wherever it lays, that's how it looks tonight.
I mean, once my daughter is interested, like once she's old enough and interested, if she wants to decorate the house, I'm gonna decorate the house. I'm gonna just have her tell me what she wants me to do, and I'll do it. Like, I want a strand of light just coming down here. Let's do it. Fuck it.
Done. Woohoo! Looks good.
Yeah, I don't care.
Well, that's funny because like my 9-year-old's like, "Are you gonna do it this year?" I'm like, "No, I mean, we're renting, so I don't care. I don't care."
Yeah.
Maybe when we buy our house, which
you could do like the inside stuff, man. Like you buy those little stupid Christmas towns and shit. I will say though, they are dumb, but there was one guy I knew who had his Christmas tree really nicely decorated, and he would build an entire like Christmas town out of those little ceramics with little things that maybe some of them may have moved.
Oh wow.
And dude, it looked awesome. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Christmas time in the city. Yeah, dude.
Cool.
I mean, I like seeing all of that shit, but just imagining myself, I really think it's because I don't have a lot of time. I just don't. I really don't. Not with all the shit that I put on my plate and all
you gotta make holiday time. You gotta tell your daddy, be like, yo, I need a holiday break.
Yeah, but I want money.
I mean, pick and choose, man.
I mean, that's the thing. If I take vacation, I don't get the overtime. So, and my week is built in with overtime because I work 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. So, like, you know, my Friday is all overtime pay. So I like that. And then if I work Saturday, which I do every other Saturday, it's like, fuck, extra 6 hours, 7 hours. Cause I usually just work like a half day from like 7 to 2, 7 to 1. Anyways, that's the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, since he hasn't mentioned it yet, he's a plumber, in case anybody's wondering.
I only do that on the midnights. That's when it's fun.
Oh man, that is funny though. It is funny anytime. It's. I mean, you're raking in all this money, man. When we get in the house together.
So we are talking about getting our own house, starting to look right at the beginning of the year, because we want to cash in another tax return.
Yeah,
and then just kind of have that as a little bit of extra. And I was thinking about working every Saturday in January just to kind of help, you know, and start looking in January and pretty much work every Saturday until we lock one down. So yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close, man. I'm excited.
Hell yeah. And so for our listeners, if we happen to disappear for like a week or two, he's moving. Maybe I'll try and throw an episode out there myself. Or maybe like...
Well, see, this is the benefit of what we're going to be doing as far as moving goes. Like, where we're staying, we can stay at while we move shit. So we can do it kind of slow, and I can keep my equipment here. And then this can be like one of the last things I move. So we can do an episode, and then I can just take this shit to the new house. Because the new house where we're going to be living is only going to be about like 5 to 10 minutes away from here. So it's not really.
Oh, okay, sweet.
We shouldn't have a lapse. We should be able to keep on going. So yeah.
But if we do,
that would be why. So the one thing that I want to wrap up with essentially is I wanted to mention that one thing. I mean, I shit on Christmas a little bit, but I will say every now and then there's this little moment where I'm driving around and I see all the lights, or I see a certain Christmas movie, or I smell a certain candle or something. And I'm like, this is kind of unique, you know, this little snippet of feeling of this holiday season. Like, and when I think back when I was a kid and I'm at my grandparents' house opening presents and eating candy out of that weird crystal fucking jewel thing they had as a kid, I remember all of these. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody knows those.
Every grandma had one, man.
Yeah, dude. What is that? It's so weird with the unlabeled candy.
It's the grandchild candy canyon.
Yeah, dude. So I mean, as pessimistic as I can be about Christmas because I'm an adult and, you know, it's for my kids. I make sure they have a blast, and I'm just, you know, I help them have fun because I already had my fun. It's not as fun for me, but I will say another thing. And if you guys have been watching every episode that we've been doing, my camera quality is a lot better than it was last week and so on, because my beautiful wife has bought me you hear that, babe? I said you're beautiful. She doesn't listen.
Connor, go fucking tell her what I said.
Connor, go tell her now before she goes go tell her. No. Wear your pants off. I'm
gonna go tell her.
So you can see my zits a lot better now. My lighting is decent too, so it kind of covers up this one, but I got a big fucking zit right there and a big fucking zit right there, which just sucks. But I got a better camera, I got a better lighting system, and she got me another thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've contemplated getting a new
headphones. Yeah,
I've contemplated getting a new camera just to get rid of like all these fucking
symbol
things.
and shit. So yeah.
But my quality's fine.
And every year, Caitlin and I are talking, and she's like, so yeah, I got the kids this and got the kids this. I didn't get you anything. And I was like, well, I didn't get you anything either. It's fun. She's like, yeah, we don't doesn't matter. Like, we legit don't really give a shit. But then I'll come home. Then I'll come home and she'll be like, your presents are coming today. And I'm like, what the fuck did you do? No, don't do that.
I have done that to my wife a time or two. So
yeah,
I get it.
but now I'm like, I mean, this is like shit I really like. And she's like, yeah, you needed this for your show. Like, I really think that you need this stuff to make it better and sound better. And
so that means she's been watching. It's like, God, this looks like shit. I need to do something.
She has told me that during the day she will try to like listen, but then she gets pulled away so many times because we have so many little fucking kids she can't really. So she just sets it down and just lets it run, and then goes off and does stuff, and then comes back and like tries to, and then has to set it down and let it run. So I mean, she tries, but I mean, I can pretty much get away with whatever I want to say.
Mate, your wife probably hates me then.
Nah, I don't think so.
She's probably like, oh, what a bad influence. Oh my God.
Who doesn't hate you?
I mean, there's like
a couple people.
No, my wife.
I haven't even told her you're gonna come move in with us.
Oh man. Well, that'll be a good surprise. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah, man, we're still trying to figure out what state we're gonna really settle on.
Oh God, you still don't know.
Yeah, because I mean we're I'm totally all for Texas because like I already got like a lot of cool peeps, including you, that like I already know like I'm gonna have a great time with. But
yeah, dude, you'd fit in.
It's just one of those things that we gotta be more concerned about the job. I mean, for her, she can go really anywhere, but she's got a fucking cush ass job right now. So
yeah, I've heard that nurses in Texas make more.
It's very possible, and I mean, I don't know about how your guys' unions are down there. I know down here they're pretty fucking weak. So up north is where unions are a little bit more stronger.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, Texas has an amazing economy just by itself. So I have heard that the nurses here make a lot more than most other places. So you can tell me that. I want you to live here. I want you to live here.
I fucking want to. Dude, we will do fucking live shows together. We will be sitting there fucking Dutch ruddering each other while we, like, record.
That's Patreon only or just every day?
I mean, I'm down for either.
Yes. Yeah, so it's a beautiful Christmas season, guys, whether you like it or not. And I mean, Josh and I are kind of about it, but we're kind of like that about a lot of things. But
I'm a Scrooge.
We try to do, and my kids call me a Grinch, but we try to do good stuff for the kids and make them remember it because it's their turn now. We've had our fun. Now it's their turn. Josh, anything you want to add?
If you completely disagree with the fact that I said Santa, the whole idea of Santa was dumb. And I'm not talking to like you and all I'm just saying for any listeners. Sorry. Not sorry. I mean, I have my own opinion. You have yours.
How dare you?
Oh my gosh.
We check our YouTube after this episode and all of our subscribers bailed. All of them.
No, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't want to keep up with something like that. I don't care to. The idea of like the elf on the shelf thing is just fucking insane to me. Like, absolutely.
That it like moves around and whatever overnight and
I mean
reports back to Santa.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get any of that kind of stuff. Those aren't things that entertain me. They didn't so much as a kid. Like, I didn't really care to see Santa. Like when we would go to the mall, it wasn't one of those things like, oh, want to go see Santa?
Yeah.
So to me, it's just something I think my kid can live without. She'll be okay.
Yeah. Oh, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Well, good, everybody. Well, that was our Christmas special, which was Christmassy and
Dark Christmas.
Full of joy? Was it full of joy? No, it wasn't really full of joy.
I would say it was pretty full of joy.
I mean, I had fun.
Yeah, I did too. That fucking joyous fun.
That's true. Well, everybody, remember to like and subscribe and share it.
Absolutely.
Share with your friends.
Don't forget, we have merchandise, folks. If you guys want to wear like dope ass shirts of us, we have an awesome mask for, COVID times that you don't have to smile. We put the smile on for you.
That's right. We do.
Literally. You gotta check it out. We have the merch.
Check it out.
We have a Patreon. Help us out. We'll be able to get better, do more. So
indeed.
We want to grow and we want you.
So you guys have a wonderful Christmas and have a wonderful rest of your week.
Or happy Hanukkah.
Yeah, happy
whatever you celebrate.
Or Gorkin. I don't remember what it was the Martians celebrated.
Yeah, Gorkin. Gorkin and Gorkin Spiel.
No, not Spiel. God dang it. You are going to get us killed, dude.
What the fuck did I think?
Get up. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys have a good rest of your week, and we will see you guys next time. Wait, what's next? What's next week's going to be? New Year's one, right?
Maybe. I have no idea. I'd have to look at a calendar. Here, I'll look at a calendar really quick. Okay, so our next episode is actually going to be the 30th. So it's not New Year's quite yet. But we can celebrate for New Year's. We can get some New Year's hats. We can have some little fucking those little noisemakers and shit.
I want pasties.
Dude. Yeah, you kind of upped the game there. I think I'm going to get some pasties. Pasties with the big old glitter top hat, the 2021 glasses and shit.
I like it. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night or a good morning or a good day, a good week, whenever you're listening to the show.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Wow. What's this?
This is the North Pole.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Where's the snow?
Why are you smiling like that?
I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite.
Make work your favorite. That's your favorite, okay?
Okay.
Work is your new favorite.
Fine.